Here we are again with Steve Flink, my friend and colleague of TennisChannel.com. Much more elegant than me as a Thai, but Steve, we were hoping for an Italian success, at least I was, and Schiavone didn't make it.
No, I think she made quite a bit in the second set. You know, she was clearly outplayed, lost the first set 6-4, and then she was a bunch of times 2 points away from winning the second set. She made a comeback from a breakdown, and I think had she pushed it into a third, she might have been able to let her game really speak for her, and she might have started to flow. It didn't happen. Didn't win a point in the tiebreak. You got to give Li Na a lot of credit. She really hit through the court today. Her shots were penetrating, and she just overpowered her from the baseline.
Schiavone said at the end that if she had gone in the third set, she thought she could have won.
Oh, I think she would have won. I think both players sensed the importance of the end of that second set, and that's where I think Li Na must be commended, because she managed to hold her nerve together, and then when it came to the tiebreak, she didn't lose a point. So it was a well-deserved victory. I'm sorry for the Italian cause that your girl didn't win, but a nice victory for Li Na.
Well, we are happy because we won last year, so we're going to win every year. And then it was 35 years ago that we had Panatta winning here, so we had to wait a long time. Schiavone did it last year. If she didn't do it this year, it's fine. We're more than happy. We wish we could do the same thing in the men's singles, which we'll never do. But about the women's singles, we have a great final, I hope, but we had fantastic semi-finals. I mean, Federer, we'd never seen him on clay maybe so well as we saw it last night.
I think it probably was the best clay court match of his career. I don't think this was the best Djokovic. I think perhaps the 4 days off really did hurt him. He didn't look sharp. His forehand was wild at times, and he struggled. He didn't serve particularly well either, but Federer was magnificent. And
you wrote, Steve, a book on the best matches of the history of tennis.
Right.
That one of yesterday could have been between those, you think?
I'm not sure. But to me, I think we needed a fifth set if it was going to make that grade. It's an extraordinary match, but it was a semi-final, not a final. Had they gone to, say, 7-5, 8-6, 10-8 in the fifth, as could happen here in Paris, then I think I would have considered it. It was an extraordinarily high-quality contest, no doubt about it.
Listen, what do you think about tomorrow? Because Nadal didn't start too well in the tournament, but now he was impressive, both with Soderling before and afterwards, also against Murray. So, I mean, who is the favorite for Steve Flink?
Clearly Nadal, and he has that 16-8 career edge. He has only lost to Federer twice on clay. Both times he was exhausted, and we knew it. Once in Hamburg, once in Madrid, 2007, 2009. He wasn't really himself. Otherwise, he's beaten Federer 4 times at Roland Garros, 3 times in the finals. He's clearly the best clay court player, probably the best clay court player of all time. And as you said, he's starting to peak at just the right time. Soderling and Murray were his best performances. I fully expect Rafael Nadal to capture his 6th French Open title here. Like Borg, to tie Borg, and I think if he tied Borg, most people would consider him the greatest clay court player of all time, and not Bjorn.
Also because he's still 25 and he has more years in front of him.
Yes.
The only thing is, I remember Federer having 2 match points on clay in Rome in a match that he lost to Nadal 7-6 in the 5th.
Right.
So that was best of 5 sets.
It was.
And the Federer that I saw yesterday is a Federer in full confidence, which in a way you have to consider.
Oh, you do. That was a great performance in Rome in 2006, the one you mentioned, although they came here and Nadal beat him in 4 sets in the final, not long after that. I think that that was something that can tell you that Federer remains dangerous. His performance against Djokovic, a big confidence lift, but I think Nadal wants this tournament, and he wants it very badly to reassert himself and get back in the Grand Slam game, so to speak.
Well, I want very badly to be more elegant than Steve Flink tomorrow when we talk after the final.